Okay, welcome my friends again to the Game Diaries by the weird foreign guy. I'm sorry if this contains any if it contains any spoilers. It might, but I'm not sure if it does. Last night I was up until the 1 o'clock in the night just to play the main quest because I completed the chapter 5. I completed the epilogue, which was they were all. I loved the epilogue. It really shined how the it showed up of that the game makers or the gaming CD project really had used it. They really wanted to rather make a great fucking game than just fucking sell a lot. Then they're like they hardcore. They know what it about. What I so I did finish the. Now that I have finished the main quest, I'm I'm playing one of the side side stories, the new content that came with the enhanced edition. I did originally miss the original Witcher, which was really sad because this is very good game. And actually, I do want to sort of compare this right now to the game that I finished earlier, which is Fallout 3. And I'm a huge Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 fan. They're like fucking best games of all time. I'm always just preaching about Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 to everyone. Fallout 2 especially, because it's just a complete sandbox game and makes me a giggly young person again in Christmas. But Fallout Fallout 3, it it was made by Bethesda, or how do you pronounce it? And I do think they little tiny bit missed the what the Fallout was about. And when Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 had a lot of cities and lot of sort of adult content in it. But I just didn't see it in Fallout 3, especially the cities. It was like traveling through some African mud hut village. There's nothing on there, just few villages. But where was the? I have to ask where the hell was all the cities with hookers and gambling and all that stuff. They, I do think they missed that part of the game completely. Ah, fuck me! How did that dwarf just beat me in the poker? The dice poker is one of the mini games of the game. Um, what I do like, oh yeah, I have to talk about the comparing this game to the Fallout 3. it speaks of this game that it is actually I have enjoyed this game more than I have enjoyed Fallout 3. I mean, Fallout 3 was still, after all that stuff, I I just babbled up against it. It still managed to be a pretty good game actually. It wasn't. It was a good game, but it wasn't a good Fallout game. There was some sort of good. Everything worked, like in Oblivion, but it wasn't nothing. It it wasn't expectantly good. It could have been. One of the misfortunes fortunes was that just a tiny bit of more content, and it could have been a sort of god game that like Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 were. But I don't think that Bethesda really got got what Fallout really was about. They just wanted to make a new Oblivion game, which was sad. Why am I am I just I have double in the straight. I see. Ah fuck man. You could have given me one. I'm gonna sorry but I'm gonna cheat here. That murder bricks isn't going to just get all my money from the dice game. Hmm. By the way, do you know I was watching CSI last night. The hottest woman in the series, I think, who's hot, who's fucking hot is the blonde older woman, Marken Helgenberger. She's hot, isn't she? So I have to go to speak to Visimir. Actually, this adventure right here in chronologically, it is it lies before my main story, and now some cunt has come to bother me again with her. Apparently, her husband has came to tell me about another side quest. I really do hope CD Projekt will make another Witcher. And and I did find out what the Place of Power had to do with the game. It actually rises your sign intensity, but I have no idea what the sign intensity has to do with the signs. I have now just sort of mage kind of combination. I hope I'm not gonna die with my sword on my hand. I did find out that the Igni, or how do you pronounce it, the sign was pretty powerful in the end game. Because I chose to